want to stay on the outside. Pick your shots from the outside and don't necessarily get as aggressive because he's landing, but he just doesn't have enough opportunity to land those strikes when they separate. But he's almost kind of playing into the game of Charles Dove in this fight and really giving him a chance to continue grabbing onto him just by continuing to overextend on those strikes.
If you are Travis Connor's corner, what are you telling him right now?
Tell him you got to stay on the outside and pick your shots. I know you want to be aggressive and you want to finish the fight, and you know that.
So less of home run, less of swinging for the fences, if you will, to use an October baseball reference. More of an actual boxer or even a little Muay Thai kickboxing type of strategy for the striking.
Exactly. Round 3 here, 180-pound catchweight bout, Charles Dove and Travis Connor. And you see Connor doing a good job. I mean, the striking advantage, I believe, definitely is in his favor. But everything he's throwing is power. Everything is 100% power.
At the same time, you're thinking, if I'm Travis Connor, you know, maybe you lost those first 2 rounds. Are you thinking you need to end it?
I think you are thinking that, but I think you also think one clean shot
is not going to end it on a guy like this.
You know, I believe Travis Connor probably has a faith in his striking. You hear some of the boo birds here come out in the 3rd round. Of course, they want the hometown guy here, and the referee now, Rob Mooney, telling Charles Dove he's got to stay busy and stay active, or he's going to separate them.
Just under 4 minutes left in this 3rd and final round between Charles Dove and Travis Connor. You and I both agree.
Now
Travis has controlled the majority of the fight, mostly against the cage.
Yeah, and I believe we saw a little bit of Travis Connor complaining about the referee not separating them. But if you have enough energy to complain to the referee to separate the fight, I mean, you would think that you'd hope you have enough energy to get the guy off of you. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I know that some people, don't want to see a fight like this. And of course you don't want to see a fight, that really is in a stalemate position where a guy's unable to take another guy down and they fight up against the cage for 15 minutes. But, if you can't get the guy off of you, then really, that's a lot of times your job. Right, Travis Connor.
Oh, it looks
now
like
looking to try to open
Connor
up.
may have hurt Dove. This is what Connor wants. This is what Connor wants.
And this might be the beginning of the end, but Dove weathers that storm there.
Connor waving to his fans, trying to get some fan engagement.
The fans are starting to come alive here.
To give Dove credit, he did a good job of minimizing the space. He saw the onslaught of strikes, minimized the space.
That didn't necessarily trade, really was more defensive and just tried to grab on to Connor and was able to get it. A little over 2 minutes left to go here in this fight. Travis Connor trying to load up that big right hand.
Connor is trying to end this fight via strikes.
And Charles Dove trying to hang on and win the decision.
I think this 3rd round's going for Connor. I don't know if the Connor fans should be too excited about.
There's the elbows from Travis Connor on top. And Charles Dove back to his feet here.
Turned into a hell of a fight thus far.
And this crowd trying to will Travis Connor. They trade the foot stops there.
Travis Connor getting some advice from the crowd, saying step on his foot. And sure enough, he did.
A little bit of old school Marco Huas foot stomps there.
Doesn't feel good. Oftentimes you look at these fighters' feet after the bout, and they're very swollen.
Foot stomps, my old coach Josh Williams said one of the most underutilized tactics in MMA. Guy does not like when you're stomping on his feet. Right in front of our broadcast position here. This has been the story of the fight thus far. And Travis Connor just throws Charles Dove off of him. 30 seconds left to go in this fight.
Got to say, Connor is winning the third round.
Yeah, it's definitely closer than the first 2 rounds. But I believe Connor may have to finish this fight here in this last few seconds if he wants to pick up the win.
This one will go to the judges' scorecards.
And the fans want the
decision in favor of the hometown kid.
Tweet us and let us know, hashtag HRMMA93, who you scored that fight for.
Good sportsmanship between Dove and Connor. I think it is. It is. They're both smiling. Hell of a war. 3 5-minute rounds. They both left it all out there.
Definitely see the mutual respect between the guys. And Charles Dove said, I knew if I was going to fight you, I had to be in shape.
Anytime a fight like that goes to the judges' scorecards, I personally default to saying, why not schedule a rematch?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of you know, guys continuing to fight each other time and time again, but definitely
not a definitive win for either fighter.
And the judges are taking a little longer here to tally the scorecards. A lot of times that means that we have a split decision. Still waiting for the judges here.
Go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Evans scores the bout 29-28. Dove.
I like the accountability where they actually read the
29-28. Connor.
Okay. they read the scorecards with everyone's name, with the judge's name.
29-28 for the winner by split decision. In the red corner, Charles Dove.
Consistent with what both David and I thought is that Charles Dove won the first 2 rounds, although it wasn't as decisive as one would wish for.